as you guys can see, we have a decent collection of custom goalie masks here, and we are going to go through them all for you. So let's begin with the first ever custom goalie mask I ever got. This is a Bauer Enemy 7, I believe. It's a little destroyed, so I don't know exactly which one it is. I got this my second year Bantams, so I was the M15 age, U15 age, or U14, sorry. And this mask was my first ever custom paint job. Before this, I had the store-bought ones that had the pre-printed designs on them, and I love this mask, okay? It was done by Silabrush, who is an unbelievable artist based out of Montreal who does so many NHL goalies. I had this for about 5 seasons. It's a little dusty right now. Should maybe clean it a little better. And it looks unbelievable. So this mask has my 2 idols on it. On one side, Marty Brodeur, my favorite goalie of all time. Loved watching him growing up. He's from Montreal. Unfortunately, I never had the chance to beat him, but I watched him all the time. I had Devils jerseys, watching a game wearing street hockey goal equipment with his jersey on. Him in gear with his mask up. On the other side, we had Big Bobby Lou. Oh, and fun story, his junior goalie coach was also my junior head coach. So it's kind of funny how the cycle went. And on this side, we got Big Bobby Lou, Roberto Luongo, second favorite goalie of all time, another Montreal-based guy. Ironically enough, I also had the same goalie coach as he had growing up. Him in full gear, with his mask up when he was with the Canucks, just because at the point when I was following him, he was a Canuck. Absolute 2 legends from Montreal, 2 legends in the game, both my idols growing up, and I loved every part of watching them. On the front, we just got my name, Stefano, with the Canadian maple leaf underneath. Super simple, just wanted to keep it basic and have something on the chin. And the back plate has my last name, and then the Italian boot with the colors just because of my nationality. At the time, I didn't know about making something nice on the back plate. I didn't know about removing straps around the hole so that it looks nicer. I was still young, but again, I wore this for 5 years. So many great memories in this helmet. Going to the TELUS Cup, AAA, getting drafted in the queue, all of it. Next up, we got my junior mask, and this one has taken an absolute beating. There's screws that ripped out of the helmet. It's my 3rd cage, and this thing is touching my face how dented it is. There's chips in it. There's everything you can think of. This thing has gone through the ringer. This is a Bauer 960, the original 960 mask. I used this for 3 years of junior hockey. Originally got this just white, and this is not a paint job. This is a wrap by Lucky Graphics in Montreal. Guy did an unbelievable job, and this came out great. This mask definitely has some incredible memories. 2 out of 3 championships in junior hockey, Team Canada tryouts, the mask that I wore to make Team Canada, the mask that brought me my NCAA scholarship. So definitely something I'll never be getting rid of or removing this wrap. Also because I think it's a liability to wear this helmet now for how destroyed it is. On this mask, this started the journey of Mario and Luigi. So we have Mario on one side with running on his tubes. On the other side, we got Luigi standing on the tubes. We got them shooting ice balls, and that's why you have these little flames coming out the side. The flames are more of like an ice ball hitting you in the face, so it's the splat. At the front, we got the junior team logo. Nice little crest. And at the back, again, like I said, it was a wrap, so the company just put their sticker. But I also didn't know about the straps at this point. I didn't have all the information back then, and I didn't have the best style. That's a lie. You'll see I had good style. But the reason we went with Mario and Luigi was I was one of the only English guys on an all-French junior team. All-French junior team. We had 2 Italians, myself and another player. And they used to call us the Mario and Luigi brothers. They used to hint that we were the Italians, we were the plumbers, all the jokes you could think of. And it kind of stuck. And then myself growing up playing video games, being a video game nerd, Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, you name it, we played it all. It just fits so well. It really did. And this is the beginning of that Mario and Luigi adventure, which to this day is still part of me. And I don't know if I'll ever be giving it up. But this mask has so many memories. The wrap held up great. I even have cuts from skate marks from getting kicked in the head. I don't even know when that happened. But definitely something I'll never be getting rid of either. That brings us to the third mask, and this is the one that changed everything for me. The Team Canada mask. Now, this is the mask I wore at Team Canada in 2016 when I played in the World Junior A Challenge. We lost in the finals of Team USA. Never thought I'd ever play for Team Canada. It was the coolest experience of my life, and it changed my hockey career forever. This is not a custom mask. These are ones you could have bought in stores, but they provided this to myself and Hunter Jones, my goalie partner, for the tournament, so that we had helmets that went with our jerseys. They didn't provide us gears because it wasn't the World Juniors where they buy you everything. It was the World Junior A's, so you just get a helmet. Kind of like the U17s and the U18s. This mask, though, changed my hockey career forever, and that's why even if it's not a custom helmet, it means the world to me. It's super simple. You just got the maple leaf on each side, Team Canada, and nothing on the back plate. Like I said, it was a store-based model. Bauer Enemy 7, I believe. And like I said, I was never a top-rated goalie, never taken seriously, never expected to play at a high level. And when I was playing junior AAA in Quebec, junior A in the rest of Canada or in the United States, tier 2, I did super well that year. It was my 19-year-old season. Probably going to quit hockey that year. I was going to university the year after, just to go to school. And come Christmas time, I had been selected to play in an all-star team where each league makes an all-star team, goes to tournament, and kind of showcase themselves. At that all-star tournament, I got MVP, and that's where I got noticed by Team Canada and got invited to tryouts. When I was at tryouts, I couldn't stop a beach ball if my life depended on it. Like, miserable. And did not deserve to make this team. But I got lucky enough that I had a goalie coach who fought hard for me with the coaching staff and gave me a full opportunity to make this team, showing that I was dominant in every level and I just had a bad training camp only. And lucky enough, they believed him and gave me a shot. It's going to be a backup goalie. Got to the tournament. And the exhibition game, I put on a show, and because of that, I got the starting job. We were not ranked to do well in this tournament. We made it to the finals. We lost to Team USA. We won a silver medal. From there is when my career changed, because I now went from ending my career to having 6 full scholarship offers to NCAA and 6 major junior teams who wanted me to play on their team for the rest of that season and the year after. So super grateful for this opportunity because I got to play for my country, but it also opened the door to everything I have today. Now we get to the first college mask. Mercyhurst University, NCAA Division I. And also my first time wearing a cat-eye cage. Now that I've worn a cat-eye, I am never going back. This is the best thing ever. I wish every goalie could wear it. Now, first college mask, NCAA experience. Still super shocked that I have a full ride scholarship. Been suspended by the NCAA because I played major juniors before that. That whole shebang story, which has been published so many times now. Let's get into the design of this mask. I don't know who this was designed by, but it was a local artist in Erie, PA. Did a good job, but we kept it simple. I was a freshman. Didn't really know what to put on a mask. So we have the school crest on the front that says Carpe Diem, seize the day. Nice crest. I kind of wish it was on our jerseys because it did look pretty good. On the right side, we have the M for Mercyhurst University. We were the Lakers, so I put an anchor on the other side. Again, keeping it super simple. And at the bottom, I got a banner with my last name. Now, if you look at the details of the mask, along the top of the cage, there is a skyline. This is the Montreal skyline. I wanted to find a way to represent my hometown. So we have the skyline on there. And then from the cage down, you see bars going down. And that's the bars that represents the bottom of our school crest. That's what I did along the bottom of the mask. And then on the back plate, I got a quote, all covered by the straps, of course, because I wasn't great back then. Just saying you play for the logo on the front and not the name on the back. Just something nice to add to the back plate. And I have my 4 grandparents' initials on that back plate. They were always with me. We also have a sticker, Folks. He was our equipment manager at Mercyhurst. Unbelievable man. Unfortunately, he passed away to cancer. And we had a game to honor him and raise money to help pay for his medical bills and everything. So that's on the helmet as well. A lot of good memories at Mercyhurst, right? I didn't have the best hockey career there, and that's on me for not performing well, not living up to the standards, and not being able to stay at my best when I was playing well. But I don't regret a single second of it. I have some incredible memories from that place. I have a degree. I have my incredible wife and some of my best friends. We now get into our second custom mask at Mercyhurst. Most schools get a custom mask every year. We got one every 2 years. which I don't mind because I cherish my mask. Yeah, it's cool getting a new mask every year and getting to design it, but I love my masks. And this one, it's my third cage on it. It's got some dents into it already. We changed it up with this one. As you can see, there was no Mario and Luigi on my first college mask. I was a freshman. I didn't want to go overboard. I just kind of wanted to fit in. Should have put it because it was part of my journey, and you know what? It was kind of my superstition good luck charm. Whatever. Let's get into this one. Now, on this one, we went a little crazy, okay? We had an incredible artist. Can't say his name right now because I can't read the sticker, but we had an incredible artist, and he went into details and made something unbelievable. So we have MrHeffyy, kind of color on color, just lightly in the background with a bunch of clovers. That's the whole background on the green. On one side, we have a brick wall, a Lego brick wall with a banner falling off the wall. I graduated as a junior. It was going to be my last season with the team. So that's why it's kind of like the end of an era. The banner's falling off the wall, and the banner had the school crest, which I thought was a great metaphor, like a super, super clean way to show it's the end of my time there. On the other side, we went with Old Faithful. We got Luigi. We had to bring him back. We brought Luigi back. You know what? I was super superstitious that it helped me in juniors, and that's why I did so well. It was a superstitious goalie. So we brought him back on the college mask. And he's on this side building the wall. Now, if you look in more detail on the white bricks, you have the logos of all my past teams that I played for to get me here today. So on one side, we have my youth hockey association. We have the other youth hockey association when you go up a level. We have my junior team. We have my U18 AAA team. We have Team Canada. And then we got the MrHeffyy logo on this side. Now, I didn't have the best college career. And graduating as a junior, I didn't know if I was going to be able to play pro afterwards. I had no idea if my hockey career was over or if I was going to get a chance to play, whether it was North America or in Europe. So it might have been the end of my journey, and this would have been my last custom mask. At the front, we got the Montreal skyline again, always represented my home, and my number 1. I always wore number 1. It was my lucky number. That'll never change. The back plate again is super simple. If not now, then when? On the other side, you got the anchor with the grandparents' initials. And again, I never had the right straps, and it kind of bothers me. I'm kind of disappointed in myself. This mask, honestly, I never got a chance to play with it, to be honest with you. Because when I got this mask, it was towards the end of my junior season, and I got hurt. So I never actually got a start in this mask, and I was super superstitious, like I said. I think I might have played well. As dumb as that sounds, back then I believed in my superstitions, and they were a big part of me. So I think that having my memories, my journey on this might have helped me play well or get me my confidence back, because I wasn't very confident at that point. But love this mask, and I wish I would have been able to use it a lot longer. Didn't get a chance to play senior year with my injury and graduating. So who knows? But again, I don't regret any part of it. Lucky enough, we did get to sign and play pro hockey, or did get to sign. When I graduated as a junior and also broke my knee, it was also COVID year. Or COVID started. So I had the option to become a third goalie in the East Coast or starting goalie overseas. I got very lucky. I had a great agent who helped me at the time. And I obviously signed overseas. It was more money and I was going to get to play. We went to play for the Leuven Chiefs in Belgium. And it was COVID season, so we didn't know we were going to play or not. Got there, played 5 exhibition games. Season got canceled. I got sent home. And then immediately, we want you back next year. We were 5-0. We did really well. So I signed again. And I was supposed to go back the year after. Now, remember, I was coming off a broken knee and a huge surgery. Not supposed to play anymore. Went back that second year in the first practice off the plane. My captain fell on my knee and hurt and broke that same knee again. So I played on it for about 6 exhibition games, did really well, but then the team decided all right, we can't keep you like this. We can't have half a 70% goalie. We need 100%, and they let me go for good reasons. But this is the mask I had in Belgium, and this is my last competitive helmet. We'll call it that. So on the top, we have the Leuven Chiefs logo. On one side, we have the Canadian Maple Leaf, representing the roots as always. We have Deadpool, because Mario with blue and red did not fit into the blue, red, and black colors, so we went with Deadpool. I'm a Marvel nerd. He's my favorite Marvel character. It just fit. And inside the Maple Leaf, you got a bunch of kids playing pond hockey, which is where we all fall in love with the game. where I've spent countless hours and still to this day play as much pond hockey as I possibly can because I love it. At the bottom, we went back to the name. Again, we had to go name, logo, number, back to the name. And on the other side, you have a bunch of Polaroids with a plane traveling from Polaroid to Polaroid, and each Polaroid is my old home rinks. So at the bottom here, we have the first ever rink where I learned how to skate. Then we got my midget rink, my junior rink, my college rink, and then the pro rink in Belgium. So it kind of details my story again, my path, and I thought it was a cool way to integrate some personal features in the mask. And on the back plate, I had just recently been married, and it was my wife and dog, because they were always with me. They couldn't come with me to Europe, and they've always been my biggest supporters, so it was just a way to keep them with me, keep them there with me on the ice as a good luck charm. Like I said, I was superstitious and I believe in that stuff, so I had them with me at all times. It's kind of a ritual. I used to kind of tap them before every game. And this is where I thought hockey was kind of over for me. But you guys helped change that for me, and I'll forever be grateful. Our first ever content creator goalie mask. I'd like to put out there that up to this point, all my masks were Bauer. All the custom ones you just saw were all Bauer masks. This is a PGS custom goalie mask. This is my first ever content creator mask. I was lucky enough to be invited to play in the Make-A-Wish, or the Wish Cup, which is a Make-A-Wish roller hockey tournament in Nashville. Thank you, Colby and John Schiavel, for including me in this and getting me going. Thank you to the On The Bench boys for hooking me up with them and putting my name out there to get me involved. And this is where everything changed, and you guys are to thank for this, for all the support you've given me up to now. So we kept this mask super simple. We got the Wish Cup logo on the front. We got the baby blue because those were the colors that year, with a paint splatter because I wanted it to represent how all these kids have such a great imagination, painting, drawing. And then on one side, we have a sketch of the Make-A-Wish building in Nashville, Tennessee. I tried to get a sketch from an actual child there, but unfortunately with the time I wasn't able to, so we just put a sketch of the building. And on the other side, kids playing street hockey, because not everybody gets to play ice hockey competitive or these big tournaments, and you get to play on the street with your friends and make some incredible memories, so that's what's on this side. At the bottom, we got Heffy, which is the nickname I got in college, and it's stuck ever since. And on the back, Mario and Luigi return. They were holding a sign saying, "We all have dreams," with a whiteboard sign with Mario and Luigi holding it up. You gotta get these guys involved. They're part of my brand, they're part of everything, and they will most likely be on every single one of my masks moving forward. Now, this is last year's Wish Cup. We are returning to the Wish Cup this year in June. I am considering getting a new wrap, but I also don't want to remove this wrap because it's my first ever creator one, so I'm most likely going to keep it. And you guys know it comes with an unbelievable baby blue set of pads, so we probably won't touch it. But definitely a super memorable mask. It is now my permanent roller mask, and I love it. And last but not least, our most recent acquire is another PGS mask. This one, my second content creator mask. This goes with my red, white, and blue setup. And this one is unbelievable as well. So, on this one, we have the MrHeffyy logo on the front, which after 15, 20 different variations, we've found the one that sticks the most. Half an M, a goalie stick, half an H. Love the look of it. On just a small detail, we have the Montreal skyline on one side and the Minnesota skyline on the other, because we based it in Montreal and have now moved to Minnesota and love it here. On one side, we have the famous Mighty Duck. The reason the Mighty Duck is because my Twitch community, everybody who comes and hang out with me a few times a week playing video games and getting to know each other, is the Ducky Squad. Part of, if anybody loves hockey, you've seen the Mighty Ducks movies. We grew up watching them. We went back to the brick wall concept that we had in college, and we added a Polaroid on the brick wall to show kind of like a memory. And the Polaroid on this is a picture from the Wish Cup, me, the Make-A-Wish goalie, and KVG. What an unbelievable event, something I'm super excited for every year now, and it's definitely an incredible place to be. At the front, we got Heffy, again, because that is the nickname that is sticking. That is the name you guys have stuck with. On the other side, we got the good old Mario and Luigi. You can't go wrong with them, like I said. They will 95% be on every single mask moving forward, if we're lucky enough to get more. We have the brick wall, and then the second content creator we've ever gone to. The Chicklets Cup with the empty netters and the hockey guys. And Johnny Laz. Oops, sorry, Laz. What a great weekend this was. We did win this tournament. Unbelievable event, and I can't wait for next year's event. Like I said, this is my second content creator mask, so we're putting the content journey on this. And the back plate, of course, we got the wife and dog. No matter what event we're at, if they can't come with us, they'll always be with us. She's my biggest supporter there every step of the way, and I wouldn't be doing this without her. As you guys can see, we've had quite a few goalie masks. That's 8 custom masks. I'd love to get more, don't get me wrong. I'm hoping to continue to grow that collection. The more and more events I get to do, the more this community grows, the more I get to meet you guys, the more I want to add to them. The bigger the journey, the bigger the product. That's what I want to do with this. And they're one thing that I'll never get rid of. If they won't be in my office, they'll be in the garage. If they're not in the garage, they're going to be at boxes where I can see them. Hockey's always been a huge part of my life, and I want to show you guys kind of the collection I have and let you guys see my passion for it and why I love the game. Thank you guys for watching to this point. I know that was a lot. Appreciate you guys very much for all the support. As you guys can see, we're wearing the new merch. This is going to be coming out soon. Let me know what you guys think if you're ready to pick this up. You guys have been asking for a while. We finally came up with a design. We got the logo on the front, and we got the slogan on the back, one puck at a time. So stay tuned for that. And as always, if you're looking to buy any gear whatsoever, Goalie Monkey is my spot. I was a full right. It was impossible to find equipment. So click the link down below. Get all the hockey equipment you need. If you like this video, click this one here or this one. And I'll see you guys in the next video.